So tell me, what is the one thing you've learned from some of your OnQ Global Kenya teammates?
Feedback is a tool. Working with my team members, I've realized that every time you ask for feedback or you allow the door for people to give you feedback, you really learn a lot. You see things from a wider perspective, and also you get to improve yourself and others.
Hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of the QSeat with Mr. Sean, and I'm really excited to be here in our OnQ Global Kenya office in Nyeri, Kenya, and I'm really happy to be here with our Assistant Operations Manager, Dennis Mwaniki. Dennis, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me in the QSeat.
Of course, I'm really happy to be here with you, and I'm super excited to be here this week in the Kenya office. So let's start out just like we do with every episode. So tell us when you first started with OnQ Global Kenya and how has your role changed since then?
Okay, thank you once more and thank you for the question. I did start out on February 2022. That was the day I walked into the training room, still again in the 5th floor. It has been a really great journey. I started out in the RPA department. I was soon promoted to the RPA team lead back then, and then I moved to IT for the entire office. And I gradually moved on to management, that is office management, to my current position as the associate assistant manager in Kenya.
Great. Okay, so tell me which core value of OnQ Global resonates most with you?
I would go with elevating others because I can say that I am a living testimony that it does work and it's not just a writing on the wall. So yeah, elevating others would be what I call it.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And you are right, because I'm really happy to say that I've played a small role in mentoring you and helping you get to where you are. And I think.
Well, saying small is just being modest.
Well, I'm glad to see that you are where you are today. So tell me, what is the one thing you've learned from some of your OnQ Global Kenya teammates?
I would say feedback is a tool. And I know it's really not something that it's spoken out there, but working with my team members, I've realized that every time you ask for feedback or you allow the door for people to give you feedback, you really learn a lot. You see things from a wider perspective, and also you get to improve yourself and others. And also, at the end of the day, it's about giving satisfying services. So you also make sure.
Very, very, very well put. What advice would you give someone who is joining OnQ Global for the first time?
I would say do your job and do it well. Especially at OnQ, someone will recognize you. Someone will thank you for the work that you're doing.
Well,
so you report yourself.
Very, very good advice. Okay, so time for the funny question. What is the funniest thing that's ever happened to you on a Teams call?
Well, I'll go with our meetings, and there was the pronunciation of Jose from Panama, they use the H. So someone thought that it's all H, so they ended up calling Joel, saying Joel instead of Joel, and we had a whole laughter. Like, why are you guys laughing? You just told us that if it's J,
it sounds like an H.
Yeah. So they explained, I really did not get it. I haven't gotten it until this point, but that was a very funny one.
Joel was Joel.
Joel was Joel. We love it until we love about it.
But they did at least correct you. Okay, we're gonna do the quick fire round. You pick one of the two, mandazi or chapati?
Mandazi.
Mandazi. Okay, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay, matatu ride or boda ride?
Boda.
Boda, wow. Learn by doing or learn by watching?
Learn by doing.
Okay, very good. For those of you who want to look it up, mandazi and chapati are bread type foods here in Kenya, and matatu is a bus and a boda is a motorcycle. So he would much rather ride on a motorcycle with someone than be stuck in a bus, right? Okay, final question, just like always, what is the one word you would use to describe your experience at OnQ Global?
I'll go with challenging. I know it has been mentioned in the QSeat before, and for me the reason is every time you solve a challenge, you get a kick out of it. And I know it's not always that people have challenging situations, but I do, because it gives my mind time to wander and also expand, look for new ways to solve issues. And when I don't have like a new challenge, I look at what I've been doing, how I've been doing it, and how I can improve it. Like create a challenge for yourself so that you can end up solving it. So yeah, challenging.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Dennis. That was an amazing answer. Dennis is doing an amazing job helping lead our OnQ Global Kenya offices. It's amazing to think that in 9 days, we're going to celebrate 4 years here in Nyeri, Kenya. We started with 25 employees on October 26th in 2021, and now we're about to hit 500. We're doing an amazing job serving so many clients, and so you can find out more at onq.global and have a Q-amazing weekend.